Ring up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Saturday, the 21st of September 2024, and I've been leaving you daily messages for a period well over a year now, since the end of August 2023, following the unlawful abduction and incarceration of my brother, Mr. Talib Hussein, on the 8th of August 2023. Now, as you know, I've been leaving you daily messages every single day, and you're refusing to engage with me while you're unlawfully detaining my brother in your private prison, masquerading as a care home at Sunningdale Care Home, and telling them not to let me speak to my brother while you put him on a pathway to kill him off. This is a form of state-sponsored murder or euthanasia. My brother has not consented to this. I've not consented to his as his nearest relative. You, the local authority, have previously attempted to remove me as the nearest relative in favour of your health and well-being director at the time, Bev Mabry. Bev Mabry has subsequently retired, but yet your agenda and narrative and your persistent persecution and targeting of myself is never abating. You continue to target and victimize me and my brother and my family because of your systemic failures in adult social care and your inability to provide appropriate level of care given your duty of care under the Care Act. So because of your failures, me and my family must suffer because of your failures as a local authority. But yet at the same time, you have enough money to go around telling everybody that you're a city of culture and masquerading your lies and deceptions as and falsehoods as truths, and yet throwing me under the bus as the nearest relative and a family member. I mean, how would you like it, Mr. Browell, if these things were happening to your brother? How would you like if these things were happening to your mother? I take note of the fact that you had tortured and murdered my mother and did not let me see my brother, did not let me or my brother see our mother for the last 338 days of her life. How exactly is that acting in our best interest? You are not acting at all in our best interest. You, the local authority, are and the decision makers whom you are going at pains, whom you have gone to pains and lengths to hide away. What is the name of the decision maker? Is it the chief executive? Is it the chief counselor? Who is it that's making these decisions that are targeting and victimizing me? That whoever that person is responsible for my mother's murder, my brother's murder, and my father's murder, and now is going to be responsible for Talib's murder. You are murdering my brother because he's a burden on the state and he's a burden on you, and he cannot remain in my care because of my care cost charging policies. Do you think if you murder him, that's going to save you money? I assure you, it's not going to save you any money. In fact, my brother's life, as I have articulated, is costed out to you at a rate of £1 billion. So you have to pay £1 billion when you get around to murdering him. But you can add that £1 billion onto the other £1 billion that you owe me for murdering my father, my brother, and my mother recently. Mr. Browell, why are you refusing to engage with me? This is a clear sign of you, the local authority's own underlying guilt. You are basically utilizing your position and authority, working collectively with your partners in the health organizations such as the NHS, and also working with the local authority, the police, the West Yorkshire Police, all colluding and conspiring with the coroner's office to murder people on an industrial scale, what I've described as democide, where you are killing the people that you have a duty of care to effectively save cost on society. You cannot go around murdering people. No ratepayer, no taxpayer has authorized this for you to do. No legal or lawful framework allows you to murder people. Euthanasia is still unlawful and illegal in this country. You cannot start euthanating people or murdering people by the back door and then expect to cover this up and look to silence me on it. You have been detaining my brother now for well over 412 days since the 8th of October, since the 8th of August 2023. It's today, as I've stated, 21st of September 2024. It's more longer now. You've taken my brother out of my life than you had taken my mother out of my life and killed her off. So here we are once again leaving messages to you. Once again, you believe as a local authority you can simply ignore these messages and do as you please, because at any stage, if I get a solicitor or a barrister, those solicitors and barristers are going to be bought off just like they were in my mother's case, and then you're going to buy off the judges and the judiciary and the courts, and that's how you operate. This is how you can afford to do what you do with impunity, because you know the fact that nobody's going to hold you to account, because you are you have every single institution under wraps to work in your best interest, because and to abuse their position and authority and independence. There is no independence, is there? Manningham Housing Association was not independent from you. The Sunningdale Care Home is not independent from Youth Bradford Council. West Yorkshire Police is not independent from you, Bradford Council. But most importantly, and you must know this, that the NHS is not independent from you, Bradford Council, because you, Mr. Browell, are employed by Bradford Council, but then masquerading as a healthcare worker working in the city mental health team. This is not an independent. Independence is allows you to have checks and balances in place.
You have 15 seconds recording time remaining.
Independent organizations have checks and balances in place. You have no checks and balances in place. My brother's gonna die. You're gonna kill him. I'm raising the whistle, and there's nothing I can do about it because you have all power and I have nothing. I'm just one person trying to take care for my brother. You, as a local authority, are brutish.
Your recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1. To review message, press 2. To re-record message sent.
So they're gonna murder my brother, and there's nothing I can do about it because nobody believes me. Everybody believes the local authority that they're acting in the best interest. They're the authority, and they will never kill people. And I'm telling you, the Bradford Council has been murdering people on an industrial scale under a term called democide.